All right, so I wanted to share this verse, Isaiah 53. Who had believed our report? And to whom is the arm of the Lord revealed? For he shall grow up before him as a tender shoot, or tender plant, and as a root out of a dry ground. And he had no form or comeliness. When we shall see him, there is no beauty that we should desire him. Interesting. For he is despised and rejected of men, a man of sorrows, and acquainted with grief. And we hid it as it were our faces from him. Yes, he did. He was despised, and we esteemed him not. Surely he had borne our griefs and carried our sorrows. And yet we esteemed him stricken, smitten of God, and afflicted. You ever prophesied and get put in prison with no water? But he was wounded for our transgressions. He was bruised for our iniquities. And the chastisement of our peace was upon him. Not Donald Trump. Not any politician. But God. And by his stripes we are healed. Not by Donald Trump. Not by a politician. But by God. Almighty God. And like sheep, we have gone astray. We have everyone turned aside to his own way. But the Lord had laid upon him the iniquity of all. He was oppressed and he was afflicted. Yet he opened not his mouth. For he is brought low as a lamb to the slaughter, and as a sheep before his shears is dumb. So he opened not his mouth. You hear me opening my mouth now. He was taken from prison and from judgment. And who shall declare his generation? He was cut off out of the land of the living. For the transgression of my people was he stricken. And he made his grave with the wicked and with the rich in his death. Because he had done no violence, neither was there any deceit in his mouth. Yet it pleased the Lord to bruise him, to put him to grief. And when thou shalt make a sin offering for him, he shall see his seed, and shall prolong his days. And the pleasure of the Lord shall prosper in his hand. He shall see the travail of his soul, and shall be satisfied. And by his knowledge shall my righteous servant justify many. For he shall bear their iniquities. Do you bear somebody's iniquities? You wouldn't know what that's like. Therefore I will divide him a portion with the great, and shall divide the spoil with the strong. Because he poured out his soul unto death, and he was numbered with the transgressors. And he bore the sin of many, and made intercession for the transgressors. Do you make intercession for the transgressors? Do you pray for the soul of others? I suggest you do. And that is a prophecy by the prophet Isaiah, who prophesied Christ coming 750 years.